Hi, today is going to be one of my favorite subjects, calling in an extended warranty. How do we call an extended warranty and save time and not make having to go back and forth to the tech, to the parts department, all this good stuff? Number one, whenever you're calling in, you got to know what failed, why it failed, and what's the evidence and what's the fix. In other words, got a transmission shuttering. I checked the fluid. There's metal in there. The belt, the clutch inside the transmission has caused a failure. We need to R&R the transmission. Alternator, got bearing noise, internal failure in the bearing. Replace the alternator. Don't need check this, check that, check this. Go right to the internal failure if it's internal failure. It's that simple. Secondly, check your parts department's prices. If you're supposed to be MSRP, Google it real quick. It will give you MSRP. You know we're going to check three prices. Go ahead and check three yourself. See if they're right. If not, go back, have them correct it before you called it in. At this point, you're making the extra steps to check their work, but in time, they're going to know, oh, this guy's going to check or this lady's going to check the parts prices. They're going to make sure it's MSRP. You keep coming back and make them do their job. It's part of training your parts department to look it up right the first time for you. That's another video of training your coworkers to know that you expect it to be right without being an ass. Okay? Second part is if you got a check engine light, what's the codes? If the tech doesn't list the codes in the story, before you call in, go back and ask them, hey, I need the codes in here. I need to know what's going on in here. Why is this? They say, oh, well, I just know. Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad you know, and I do respect your professional opinion, but I need facts. This is a facts game. So make sure you have your facts. Check their labor time. If your shop doesn't allow you to have the ALLDATA or the Mitchell at your desk, go back and look at the shop. What will this do? It'll train your techs to know that you need the right time every time the first time. So that when you call it in, you're not running back to the parts department, you're not running back to the tech. You need to ask yourself all the questions. Would I approve this repair if I was an adjuster on the other end? Think ahead. This is a quiz. You're handing in the paperwork, not the tech, not the parts department. And if you check their work and you expect it to be right, they're going to know to hand it in right. You are training them that you expect the right one, or you're going to bring it back to them and have them do the work again. Okay? Don't put people on hold, not running around. It looks unprofessional. So be professional, make the call go quick. Know what failed, why it failed. It broke. Internal failure. Short to contact. It won't open. It won't close. What needs to be replaced? We need to replace the thermostat. Okay? So that will make your phone call quick and easy. Check your work before you call it in. Read the story before you call it in. Be prepared. Take a second, read through it, practice it real quick, because these little tips, they sound like you're taking extra time, but you're actually preventing more time from being wasted, which will free you up to make more money. It will also make your call go through the first time so that you don't have to call back 2, 3 times. You don't have to have an inspector. If your stuff is spot on, it makes it look like you know exactly what you're talking about, and your claim will go through the first time. So be prepared. Be ready. Know what failed and why, and the exact cost. It's that simple. This is a you video. You have it in your power to make yourself more money by being efficient. It will make your life easier. It will make your job easier because you don't need any more stress. So be prepared. Take that second, read over, proofread, check the work, set the standard, and you would train your own co-workers that you expect high standards and what you expect in your narratives. So there's a swing to this too. You have to write a good work order, and it's very descriptive. That's going to be in another video, how to write a descriptive work order. It's really simple too. You have to make the effort. Okay, Have a great day. Don't stress. Breathe. And remember, when we leave work at work. Okay? And when we come to work, we leave home at work. All right. Have a great day. Be good. Breathe.